At the 1, outside the numbers right to the 10, 15. Now inside the numbers, Davis takes a lick at the 20-yard line. And how about Justin Reed? Effective kickoff specialist. Shannon, what do you got?
Hey, bad news. As we were walking off the field after the half, or before the half, excuse me, Will Disley was with the medical staff. He had his right arm outreached, almost like it was out of the socket or something like that. I don't see him out here. He is not on the in-game injury report at this moment.
Thank you, Shannon. That is a huge development. One of Herbert's favorite targets.
That does get Stone Smart out on the field.
It does, and he is in motion right to left right now. Herbert under center, Edwards in the backfield, offset eye. Matlock the fullback. Hand off to Edwards, trying to stretch that left side, and it goes as he keeps the feet moving, something you asked him to do last week, DJ, out to the 24-yard line for a gain of 3. Chanel and Pennell with the tackles.
Yeah, Chanel's a big linebacker, too. So to be able to keep the feet moving and get another extra yard or two is big.
2nd and 7 from the 24 left hash. This is a team that just could not move the ball in that second quarter. Were able to get some explosives on their earlier drives, but back-to-back 3-and-outs. Herbert from the shotgun, looking middle of the field, now looking left, throwing left underneath, and there's Josh Palmer with first down yardage right at the marker, but it looked like he might have peeled back, and he's going to be about a half-yard short. Jamari Connor with the tackle. They needed 7. He got 6.5. This is a big one. You got to get this first down.
Yeah, that's one thing McConkey was so good at. He would catch that ball and back up,
right,
and just kind of fall backwards into the first down.
And here's Jamari Sawyer in. Pipkins out as that short yardage right guard.
Just wonder with Herbert's health if he's okay to sneak it.
Well, they're piled up in the middle of that line. Herbert dives forward, and he's got it. Out to the 31. Just waiting for the signal. Yeah, and they're saying move it. So mark it 1, DJ, new set of downs. And that's a big one. Just get that first down.
The longest journey starts with the first step.
Right. Yeah, it's getting a little wet down there. It's kind of that way earlier when we arrived. It was misty, but it's a little bit of rain now as opposed to mist. They break huddle. Palmer outside the numbers left, one-on-one. And here's a handoff to Kamani Vidal. Vidal working the left side up to the 35, 37-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 7.
You got some push there on the left side.
Running behind Zion and Rashawn Slater. Bradley Bozeman pulling.
Yeah, that's a nice job, too, by Matlock climbing up to the second level, getting just enough of Bolton.
So Vidal now 2 carries for 15 yards. And a 2nd and 3. 13-0 Chiefs here at the start of the second half. Offset eye. Vidal stays in. Matlock the fullback. Now he and Fisk make their way to the left side of that line. It's a pitch to Vidal. Working the left side. Right behind his guys. Flag comes in from the backfield. All the way at the back judge. Bill Vinovich, our referee here.
Holding. Defense number 91. 5-yard penalty for the end of the run. Automatic first down.
There we go. That'll put us into plus territory, I think. Should put us at the Chiefs' 49. After the run by Vidal went for 8 yards. So maybe they found a little juice in this running game with Kamani Vidal.
Yeah, definitely able to get to the perimeter. I think that's where they're more vulnerable. Running inside against this group has been difficult. Great job by Rashawn just pulling outside there, the big left tackle.
How about Vidal, too, lowering that shoulder and giving Nick Bolton a lick as he made the tackle. I formation. Vidal stays in. Matlock the fullback. Herbert under center. Stone Smart the tight end. And now Herbert changing the play. 10 on the play clock. Handoff to Vidal. Vidal kind of in the wash. Keeps the legs moving, though, and gets to the 47-yard line for a gain of 1. Chris Jones with the tackle. Shannon, what do you got?
Jalen Rieger, another one of Herbert's targets, just ran to the locker room. He went into the injury tent for a couple seconds and then ran with a couple of trainers into the locker room. Don't know what's going on there, but full sprint in. Also, Will Disley officially questionable with a shoulder injury.
Okay, thank you, Shannon. So Rieger off. Darius Davis comes on with Stone Smart, Quinton, Josh Palmer, Kamani Vidal in the backfield. Herbert in the shotgun on a 2nd and 9 from the Chiefs' 48. showing blitz. They're bringing blitz, and it's a quick throw out to Darius Davis. And he's working left to right. There we go. Davis up the left sideline before he's shoved out of bounds just shy of the Chiefs' 40-yard line at the 41. Shamari Connor. That's going to be a gain of 7. Actually, they'll put him at the 40, so a gain of 8. Or we'll call it a gain of 7 and a 3rd and 2.
And the Chargers have punted a couple times in plus territory. I don't anticipate that happen here in the second half.
It's going to be 4-down territory. Down 13-0. 4 of 9 on 3rd down. And they're finally running the ball well. Kamani Vidal, 4 carries for 24 yards. Herbert in the shotgun on this 3rd and 2. Darius Davis in motion. He takes the handoff. He's got to get that corner, and that's where the weight of Davis comes into play. No gain. He ran into a wall, and Justin Reed was there to make the tackle. It looked like he might have had a lane had he cut it up a beat sooner.
Yeah, and Quentin just wasn't able to sustain his block against Reed. That was the problem with that one.
So 4-down territory. Boy, it'd be a shame to see this go for nothing. Sawyer comes in. Pipkins goes off.
That's more than a sneak here, though.
Oh, yeah, it's a full 2 yards. 15 on the play clock. They're still in the huddle. Down to 10 on the play clock. Vidal in the backfield. Herbert under center. On 4th down, and we got a timeout.
Andy Reid's talking to the official.
I'm not sure what's going on. Kansas City called the timeout.
Well, one thing to keep an eye on, Money, is even on the handoffs, Herbert's having a tough time getting out there, especially on anything going to the outside. He is definitely hobbled from that injury. We don't know exactly what it was in the first half, but that lower body injury, he is not moving very well.
And that was the case in week 4. That high ankle sprain, was not able to use his legs. And remember, on one of the early runs in the first quarter, he was grabbed by his left leg and kind of ripped to the ground and was already hobbled from that. So they're going to go for it here on this 4th and 2 from the 40. Left hash, moving left to right, trailing 13-0. It's a full 2 yards. They need the 38. They break huddle. Gus Edwards now in the backfield instead of Vidal. Palmer and Quentin to the left, Shark to the right. Herbert takes the handoff, sets his feet, throws middle of the field, caught! Josh Palmer all the way down to the Kansas City 25-yard line. Mark it 1, DJ. 1st down Bolts. A gain of 15.
That was huge. And again, play action, something that Herbert has done so well this year. Hanging in that pocket, taking a big hit, delivering the ball right over the middle of the field on the money to Palmer.
And how about Palmer just snatching that thing out of the air, by the way? Now Vidal in the backfield. Nice balance of run and pass. 9th play of the drive here for the Bolts. Vidal goes in motion and now just moves to the right side of Herbert. Now in motion to the left flat. And wow, that thing was blown up from the start. Chris Jones saw it coming. It was a handoff to Darius Davis on the sweep, and he is dropped back at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 16.
Yeah, they're trying to complement this run game with Darius Davis, but just so much penetration. There's nothing you can do. And if Chris Jones doesn't make the play, Karlaftis is back there to make it himself.
And this is kind of what we've seen all game long, is they get momentum, and then they find themselves off schedule. So 2nd and 16, can you get half of it back here? Vidal in the backfield. Stone Smart in motion, left to right, Herbert under center. From the left hash. Play action. And Herbert takes a shot downfield. Leaping grab, Stone Smart, DJ. Inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Bolts. 21-yard connection.
He's their most athletic guy out there, so give him a chance to make some plays. He climbs the ladder to make that play over Connor.
It's just the 4th catch of the season. 21 yards. He only had 44 yards through 12 games, so they'll back it up to the 10. It'll still be a goal-to-go situation now. Quentin breaks huddle, goes on the numbers left. Stacked on the right, Palmer and Davis. Now Palmer in motion, right to left. Handoff to Gus Edwards. Edwards trying to bounce it. On his feet to the 5, to the 3. Gus Edwards with a 7-yard run, 2nd and goal. And that's the most explosive run we've seen from Gus today.
And Herbert is fighting through it, Money. I mean, just after he hands the ball off, he is really limping. But there's nobody tougher. Jim Harbaugh will tell you, nobody tougher than number 10.
2nd and goal from the 3. They break huddle. Edwards stays in to the left of Herbert. Davis, Johnston left. Matlock, Palmer right. Now Matlock in motion. And it's a handoff to Gus. Gus keeps the feet moving into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. 3-yard dive, Gus Edwards. His 2nd touchdown of the season. And you want to talk about a statement drive, DJ. 7 minutes, 48 seconds for the score. Gus Edwards, a 3-yard dive presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. 12 plays.
And the offense has entered the chat. I mean, this has been a game where they haven't been able to get much going, and that was one of the better drives of the year.
Gus Edwards saved his best for last on that goal to go. Back-to-back runs. Dicker, the extra point, is up, and it is through. Jeez, come on, officials. Put those arms up. Hanging them down at their sides for a beat. 13-7. The Chargers are finally on the board. 7:12 left in the 3rd. They trail the Chiefs on the LA Chargers Football Network.
This week on Let's Go with Bill Belichick, Max Crosby, Peter King, and me, Jim Gray. Just 3 wins so far for the Patriots. What's your feelings?
Yeah, just haven't done enough to win very many games. It's hard to see them, going through that type of a season. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, just feel bad for a lot of those guys. It's a National Football League. It's very competitive. You got to find a way to stand up to the competition. That's a challenge for every team.
Listen to the extended version of Let's Go, now available exclusively on the all-new SiriusXM app.
If you want to win your fantasy football league, you need to listen to Fantasy Sports Radio. What a play! From start-sit decisions to waiver wire advice to injury updates, SiriusXM Channel 87 helps you win your fantasy football league. With expert advice from Jeff Mans.
Making the most moves doesn't result in the most wins.
Howard Bender.
Just because you're allowed to make a waiver move doesn't mean you have to make a waiver move.
Jeff Ratcliffe.
Don't overvalue wide receiver cornerback.
Bob Harris.
If you're in a league that doesn't have IR, go out and start looking to waiver wires for players who are about to be activated.
Adam Ronis.
Personally, I don't like trading for injured players because there's a risk of a setback.
And so much more.
You've done wonders for me through the years.
Winning strategies from the best analysts in the business are on Fantasy Sports Radio, Sirius XM 87, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Burrow to throw. He's in trouble. Begins scrambling. A jump pass. Nice. Caught by Chase in the back of the end zone.
Battle the Dallas Cowboys.
Tipped up in the air and intercepted by Ocho to the goal line. Touchdown.
Kickoff is tomorrow at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Catch the national broadcast on NFL Radio Channel 88. The Bengals call on Sirius 83 XM 225. Or the Cowboys call on Sirius 81 XM 226 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
This is Max Crosby of the Las Vegas Raiders. Hear me every Monday night on Let's Go at 6 Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
Well, again, 13 plays, 79 yards, 7 minutes, 48 seconds. The defense gets all of half and a nice chunk of time to rest up there. And we got ourselves a game, 13-7. Chiefs on top. Dicker to kick it away left to right. You heard Shannon mention earlier, Will Dissly out, and the DJ special was on. Stone Smart with a huge 21-yard grab. Pivotal play in this game as Dicker, little chip shot, fielded by Remigio at the 1, on top of the numbers right, to the 15, to the 20, now at the 25. Working that left sideline, and there we go. Get those flags in there.
They all came
He's cleaned
at once.
up by Elijah Molden. Yeah, they all came in at once, so maybe back him up. Right now he's at the 26, shoved out of bounds that left sideline.
This will take him back inside the 15.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 43. 10-yard penalty, first down.
And that's Jack Cochran. Shannon, what do you got?
Week, Harbaugh gave each player a lunch pail with their name and his favorite words emblazoned on it. Stalwart, relentless, courageous, never careless. All things you need to win in Kansas City.
Yeah, he said it was a lunch pail trip. A lot of them wore their work shirts, kind of the, think about the gas station attendant with your name atop the left breast and lunch pails. Let's see if they can get this thing going. It's a quick throw, and that's what they've been doing. Left sideline, Pacheco shoved out of bounds at the 21-yard line, so that'll be a gain of 6. 2nd and 4, 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Chargers trailing 13-7, and that quick game is going.
And that's on that one is a great example. Bosa's got to get a sense that ball's coming right out. Just get your hands up in the air.
Bosa having a conversation with Tito Abonia. See his opposite, Khalil Mack. Derwin on the line of scrimmage right now. Looking like he's coming. 2nd and 4. There's the handoff. And just shy of the first down marker is Pacheco. Stopped by Tier Tart. It'll be a 3rd and 1.
Boy, what a time for some penetration here. And that's been Tier Tart's specialty. Short yardage play here. He needs somebody to knife through and make a play.
Chiefs 3 of 8 on 3rd down. They came in converting 52% of their tries, best in the league. And now Ja Taylor going to come on for Marcus May. Kelsey goes way out of the numbers on the right side by the sideline. Pacheco in the backfield. And it's Mahomes to throw on a 3rd and 1. He's got nowhere to go, and he throws incomplete behind DeAndre Hopkins. And boy, you only have a yard to go. Pacheco's been picking up hard yards, and how about a little 3 and out here, DJ?
What a stop. And, hey, look, I know they're way backed up here, but guard against any type of a fake. We've seen that a little bit over the last week at the college level.
So finally, the Chiefs with a 1:16 long drive as they give it right back to the Chargers to put their defense back on the field. Here's Ariza with that left-footed boot. Fair catch signaled for at the 26. And the Chargers offense will be right back on the field when we return. A 50-yard punt, no return, 5:42 left in the third. 13-7 Kansas City over Los Angeles on the LA Chargers Football Network.
The Los Angeles Chargers Impact Fund is a nonprofit charity empowering youth, generating access, and creating opportunities in under-resourced neighborhoods so today's dreams can become tomorrow's reality. Through the Impact Fund's Bolt Academy program, Inglewood area high school juniors and seniors are taught critical job skills that they then apply in game day positions with the Chargers. Learn more about Bolt Academy and the Impact Fund's other inspiring initiatives by visiting chargers.com/impact.
What's poppin'? Justin Jefferson here.
Football is a lot of explosion, a lot of energy and attitude.
It's a whole different vibe. With these open earbuds, it's like you're in the moment, but also you can hear everything around you. You can be involved.
To have good sound and to be so light on your ear means a lot to me. Putting that music into my ears.
You feel good enough to go out there and play.
You turn on that switch, no one can stop you.
For more, check out Bose.com.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Catch all the eye-popping action this football season live with Vivid Seats. Not only do they have great deals on great seats, they're also the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. And as a proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, you can purchase a Vivid Seats experience package that includes your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, alumni appearances, plus premium parking. To score tickets backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, download the app or visit VividSeats.com today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Thirteen to 7 Chiefs here at Arrowhead. 5:42 to go in the third. Chargers force a 3 and out, something they do better than most teams in the NFL. 5th best percentage of 3 and outs for their opponents, 24.4%. So with 7 drives and a 3 and out, maybe there's 1 or 2 more in their future. Right now, the offense back on the field as they get ready to break huddle. Coming off their first scoring drive of the evening to make this a 1-score game. 13 to 7 Chiefs. They break huddle with Gus Edwards, who just scored on a 3-yard dive in the backfield. Matt Locke, the fullback, in motion. Play action. Herbert sets his feet. Shot downfield in the middle for Q. Adjusts and incomplete. And a flag because Justin Reed did not turn around.
Great job fighting for the ball by Q. If he doesn't fight back for that ball, he doesn't get the call.
Pass interference. Defense number 20. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
Ooh, there's an explosive for you all the way down to the Chiefs' 35-yard line. Chargers football is back. It's a great time to gear up for the season. Check out the Chargers Pro Shop, powered by Fanatics, for the best selection of Chargers merch. On the web, visit shop.chargers.com. They break huddle. DJ Chark wide of the numbers left. Offset eye. Matt Locke, the fullback. Gus Edwards in the backfield. Herbert on the right hash under center. Stone Smart in motion. Herbert. Play action. Here comes a blitzer and throws out. Caught. Stone Smart again. All the way down to the 11. Nick Bolt. DJ with the, he's eating the grin. 24 yards. That is now 45 yards of receiving for Stone Smart. DJ, he came in with 44.
It's a Stone Smart game, man.
You
Come
called
on.
it. You called it.
I sat on Santa's lap. That's all I asked for.
That's
was
right.
A Stone Smart game.
They'll mark him down at the 11, so they can still get a first down at the 1. Edwards in the backfield. Handoff to Edwards. Edwards between the tackles. Keeps the legs moving inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. And now Gus Edwards. Here we go, DJ. What do you say? You tenderize the meat. 7 yards on that one. It was not working in the first half.
Some arm tackles are showing up for the Chiefs. Those times where you square him up, don't want to do that so much, as he ran right through Drew Tranquil.
2nd and 3 from the 4. Left hash. Edwards stays in. Palmer in motion, right to left. Herbert hands to Edwards. Edwards shuffles, breaks a tackle, keeps the feet moving for no gain. He was hit 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage by Mike Pinnell, though, and he goes 330 pounds. Gives you an idea of the effort and strength that Edwards put into that run for no gain. 3rd and 3. Punch this thing in.
Absolutely.
Man. Punch this thing in. 4 of 10 on 3rd down. Matlock comes in. Stone Smart goes out. Fisk is out there as well, so it's the big bodies. 15 on the play clock. They're still in the huddle. They break at 12 seconds. Q, Darius Davis left, Palmer right, Herbert in the shotgun. Herbert to throw. Sets his feet, has time. Pump fakes to the end zone. Caught wide open. Touchdown, Chargers. Welcome back to the end zone. Quentin Johnston, 4 yards from Herbert.
Let's start with the pass protection. Gave Justin Herbert all day to be able to scan the entire field. He hangs in the pocket, and then late in the down, Q uncovers wide open.
Herbert's 14th touchdown throw of the season. Quentin Johnston's 7th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from taking the lead. They have scored 13 unanswered to tie this game. Dicker extra point is up. And let's make it 14 unanswered. Chargers 14, Chiefs 13. 3:30 to go in the 3rd. Arrowhead is quiet on the LA Chargers Football Network.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Legendary performers heat up the new year in January at Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Start the new year right when you buy tickets to see New Wave legends Duran Duran take the stage January 2nd and 3rd. Dance to your favorite songs from hip-hop icon LL Cool J on January 17th. And enjoy a night of comedy with Tom Segura on January 23rd. Only at Yamava. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
Picture this, a seamlessly managed print environment that saves you time, money, and headaches. With Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services, our team of experts will optimize your print productivity so you can focus on what matters. So, whether it's boosting your bottom line, saving precious IT resources, or better management of your printers, Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services has your back. Visit our website at business.toshiba.com to learn more. Toshiba, we're the managed print experts.
Health Drive Summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. 4 plays, 74 yards, 2 minutes, 12 seconds. A 4-yard touchdown pass from Hereford to Quentin Johnston. Key play, though, Q getting that pass interference call that netted him 39 yards. Stone Smart with a 23-yard grab, and we have got a lead. Chargers 14, Chiefs 13. Dicker with a low spinner. Fielded 2 yards deep and brought out on a delay, 10, 15, 20, and tripped up at the 23-yard line. We'll take it. Shannon, what do you got?
Well, while DJ was on Santa's lap asking for the Stone Smart game, I was asking for maybe a Gus Edwards revenge game. It was week 4 when Chris Jones landed on his ankle, meaning he was going to miss some games. That's 6'6", 310 pounds on his ankle. So I said, Santa, how about some yards for Gus?
Absolutely, Shannon. Both of you got your wishes answered. Gus with a touchdown, and now Herbert with his first touchdown toss. Mahomes with Kareem Hunt in the backfield, hands to Kareem, and Kareem is hit right at the line of scrimmage, dropped at the 25 for a gain of just 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. DJ, the Chargers have held the ball for 10 minutes in this third quarter.
Well, they got some run game going, and Shannon was talking about Gus. Kamani Vidal's done a nice job as well. So that's been huge. Have a little bit of that balance, and what have we talked about? It's been play action all year long with Justin Herbert, and that works a lot better when you got some run game going.
Herbert and the Chargers 236 yards of offense now. They had under 100 just about at the half, save that garbage reception from Will Dissly, and nearly intercepted by Christian Fulton, intended for DeAndre Hopkins. And Fulton had a beautiful read on that throw, but just could not get both hands up. So 3rd and 8.
Well, I tell you what, now is a chance where you can get home with 4. The Chargers have been able to do that. They don't necessarily have to send extra blitzers to get home here in these 3rd and longs.
You got Morgan Fox out there, Thule, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Derwin James right in the middle of that line of scrimmage as well. Moving right to left from the left hash. Mahomes trying to get him a jump, and he got it. It's a free play, taking a shot downfield, and intercepted by Molden. It doesn't matter. They're going to get him off sides. It's the only reason Mahomes threw it.
So Joey's hand comes up. The question is, how much does he cover any ground? If you just stand up, it's not offsides.
Offside. Defense number 97. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
I just don't think
I don't see
anywhere.
it.
He didn't go
I don't see
anywhere.
it.
He moves. He stands up, but he doesn't really cross the line of scrimmage. So
the second one on Joey. Oh, yeah, there you go.
That left hand, the right hand goes down.
I didn't see that one the first time.
I mean, it's maybe an inch beyond the line of scrimmage.
Well, instead of an interception, it'll end up a 3rd and 3. Can they force another 3 and out back-to-back here? Joey kicks the ball. And they will now go empty. 4 to the right.
They like to run these mesh crossing routes here in these situations.
And now P. Ryan will come back to the backfield in the left pocket of Mahomes from the left hash, moving right to left. Mahomes to throw. And there it is underneath. Pirine, and he breaks a tackle. Shaw Taylor had him short of the sticks and just flat out whiffed. I have no idea what happened there. And Shaw Taylor's going to jog off.
He's got to wrap him up.
It's like he didn't even get his hands on him. He just stood next to him.
He was well short, just leaking out to the right flat. They have a little trap coverage. Yeah. Oh man, he just threw his shoulder. He didn't try and wrap him up. Ducked his head and threw his shoulder.
Well, I think was that Cam Hart that
went low.
He went low. So new set of downs from the 46. Worthy in motion, left to right. Mahomes to pass, looking for Worthy on that left sideline, throwing underneath now. And there's Travis Kelce with a little bit of wiggle into Charger territory at the 47. Boy, what a huge missed tackle. Something we just do not see that much of from this team. That's a gain of 7 there.
Yeah, you just haven't seen it all year long, and that was 2 on the same play. You mentioned it with Cam going low, and then
just got to wrap him up.
Just bring your arms and wrap.
He was 2 yards short of the first down when Cam dove at his legs.
Get your hands up if you can't get home when they go empty like this.
Mahomes looking middle of the field, throwing middle of the field, and there's Juju Smith with a first down to the Charger 41. Chargers are up 1, 14-13. Elijah Molden with the tackle. Gain of 5.
And remember, no Harrison Butker either. So
right.
This is a crucial part of the field to keep them out of field goal range.
Matthew Wright is 2 for 2. He's got a 47 and a 33. 58 seconds left in the third quarter with the Chargers up 1. They break huddle and go empty again. Wide of the numbers left is Kareem Hunt. Now he'll bring Hunt back into the backfield. Mahomes to throw. Pressure coming from the edge. Hit as he throws. Taking a shot downfield. But incomplete into the end zone. I thought Marcus May might have a beat on it. 2nd and 10. 38 seconds left in the third.
That was a great job on the pressure. I think it was Cam Hart who hit him, who did not fall for the pump fake and did not run by him. He just kind of settled down. Instead of trying to sprint right through him, he was able to keep Mahomes from really extending the play, which he's so good at.
And he threw it between the left hash and the left numbers toward the end zone. So now a 2nd and 10 from the Charger 42. Hand off to Pacheco, and Pacheco's got a lane all the way down to the 35. It'll be a 3rd and 3. Deion Henley makes the tackle. It's a gain of 7, and they can take this down to the end of the quarter if they like. 25 seconds left in the game, 31 on the play clock, or in the third quarter, I should say.
Yeah, Mahomes isn't even going to try and get the hard count here. He's just going to walk off to the side.
He does that all the time. Anytime there's a favor in the game clock versus the play clock, he just walks over and starts having a conversation with Matt Nagy and Andy Reid. So that'll take us to the end of the third. But the Chargers in the third quarter score 14 points to take a 1-point lead. It'll be a 3rd and 3 when we return to start the final frame. Chargers 14, Chiefs 13 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
All you gotta do is go to Morongo and get 15 gifts in 15 days, and you'll be halfway done with my list. Hello, Ma. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
15 days of gift-a-day giveaways. Earn 500 points on your rewards card and get that day's gift. Weekdays, starting the 2nd.
Number 2.
The 20th anniversary Marketplace special for only $20. Mondays.
And the number 1 reason.
Laughter with Earthquake. Live January 25th.
Morongo. Good times.
Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Chargers and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Chargers tickets. And even if your plans get turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury partner of the Chargers. Our 2 teams bolt up to win for you. Think you may have a personal injury case? Call us now at 800-824-1993 and pay nothing until you win. That's the Wilshire Law Firm promise.
Chargers football is back, and now is the perfect time to gear up for the season. Check out the Chargers Pro Shop, powered by Fanatics, for the best selection of Chargers merchandise on the web. Make sure you're game day ready and fully prepared to bolt up. Visit shop.chargers.com today.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh.
Dude.
What the?
Oh, seriously? Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited Ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into... Oh, yeah! Only on Verizon.
Another Christmas in
Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, 14-13 Chargers with a 1-point lead. A huge third down here, 3rd and 3. Almost wonder if it's 4-down territory with Matthew Wright, the kicker, instead of Harrison Butker.
I feel like every time we've seen the Chiefs on one of these third downs, they've dusted off that little shovel pass. We've yet to see it so far.
That's a great call. 4-10 on third down. Hopkins on the numbers left. Stacked on the right. It's Juju and Xavier Worthy. Pacheco in the backfield, and now Kelsey going to join Hopkins to the left of Mahomes. From the left hash. There's that handoff to Pacheco. He's got the first down. And look at him carrying 3 Chargers with him all the way to the 26-yard line. What a hard run by Pacheco. Both Henley and Molden went for a ride.
Yeah, that one, Morgan Fox kind of jumped upfield trying to get some penetration and create a little bit of a gap.
So new set of downs. Hopkins, Kelsey run off. From the 26. Chargers up 1 for now, but they are in field goal range. Pacheco stays in the backfield. Worthy in motion. Handoff to Pacheco, trying to bounce it. He does. And Pacheco tripped up at the 20.
Khalil Mack is just looking at the official like, are you serious right now? He just got completely held there on the front side of that run.
It's a gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Juwan Taylor's
good night.
Flat out grabbed him. 13:50 to go in the game. Chargers up 1. 2nd and 4.
Easy. That's a 4 trail.
5 on the play clock. Hand off to Pacheco again. Pacheco hit at the line of scrimmage, pushes the pile forward. Looks like he'll be about a half yard short. Be a
there's
third,
a flag.
And there's a flag that came in late.
It was involving Tier Tart. It's just a matter of which way it's going.
Bill Vinovich having a conversation. It's Trey Smith and Tier Tart that we're getting into it.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Offense number 65. 15-yard penalty. The down counts.
That's huge.
Third down.
That is massive.
I mean, whatever Tier Tart did to get under his skin, well done.
15 yards.
I don't know. It looked like it was kind of going both ways.
Yeah,
I don't know. As bad as the no hold call was, that one went in the Chargers' favor.
TJ goes from a 3rd and 2 to a 3rd and 17. They have not updated the board. There you go. Now they just did. They had it at 2nd, but no, this is a 3rd and 16. They'll call it all the way back at the 32-yard line.
Do not let Mahomes run and pick this thing up.
Kelsey in motion right to left. Mahomes looking left, now looking middle, and takes a shot to the end zone. Look at that, DeAndre Hopkins, incomplete, and that thing is dislodged by the big body of Cam Hart.
It was right to his hands. It got to his hands, and it was a massive collision to dislodge it.
Left sideline, he was coming down with it. Hart hit him.
Whew. That was wide open, and they both converged and closed in a hurry.
Yeah, Ja Taylor, Cam Hart, and you know what? Now that we're looking at the replay, how about Ja raking that thing out of there with his hands? This is a 50-yarder for Matthew Wright. His career long is 59. It's from the right hash. Left to right. The flags on the uprights are not moving. So here's the kick, and it is good, and the Chiefs are back on top, 16-14 with 13 minutes, 4 seconds left in the game on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Sometimes
You only get one look at greatness. After all,
Eastern. Catch the Players' Point.
Let's go. Let's bring energy.
Join NFL tight end Colin Thompson and Miami Dolphins fullback Alec Ingold as they break down the biggest stories in the NFL.
It's an encouraging way to look at football.
The Players' Point. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio, Channel 88 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Move to the sound of a global phenomenon. Hits Uno.
For you IndyCar fans, we're covering every angle of motorsports in the offseason. Dirty Mo Media is your home for all things NASCAR now on the Sirius XM app and wherever you get your podcasts.
Los Angeles fans, hear what Coach Harbaugh and the players have to say after each game on the Chargers channel. 8:17 on the Sirius XM app.
Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
12 plays, 45 yards, 5 minutes, 26 seconds. A 50-yard kick from Matthew Wright puts the Chiefs back on top 16-14. 13 minutes, 4 seconds left in the game. And with Jalen Reagor having left with a finger injury, it's Jarrett Patterson just activated from the practice squad in the end zone with Darius Davis awaiting the Justin Reed kick. Many of his have been short and returnable. This one is a yard deep, and Davis going to bring it out to the 10, 15 between the numbers, trying to stretch it outside 20, cuts back inside and slips. Oh, he had a nice lane, too, at the 25-yard line, which is where they will start their drive, 28-yard return. So see if the Chargers, who have scored touchdowns on each of their last 2 drives, have found something here. Stone smart in that huddle with Gus Edwards. Stone, 2 receptions for 45 yards, came in with 44 receiving yards on the season. DJ Chark wide of the numbers, one-on-one left. Matlock in motion, fullback, ahead of Gus Edwards. Herbert play action, looking for Chark, hit, dropped all the way back at the 15. Nick Bolton on the blitz, a loss of 9. He wanted Chark on that deep route, it just wasn't there.
He tried to buy as much time as he could. Trey Pipkins just got walked right back by Chris Jones, who then chucked Trey onto the ground. I mean, that is a tough matchup for Trey inside.
That's a tough matchup for anyone. Chris Jones is a nightmare. Second sack of Herbert. And now this Arrowhead crowd, after 14 unanswered by the Chargers, has something to cheer about. They are loud. Trips right, 2 left. Herbert in the shotgun, 5 on the line of scrimmage. And they're bringing it, 6 rush. Herbert's got to get rid of it. Outside, there's Quentin, 25, 30, left sideline, out of bounds with a first down. Q, who's got a touchdown in this one all the way out to the 36-yard line. Mark it 1, DJ. First down, Bolts, a gain of 18.
Yeah, I think he just might have hurt Joshua Williams, too, because he lowered his shoulder and just ran him over, and he's grabbing his ribs, and he's off the field.
How about Q now? 5 catches for 48 yards and a touchdown. Out to the 36, new set of downs. Kamani Vidal in the backfield. It's a handoff to Vidal, trying to stretch it left side. Cuts inside, keeps his feet, gets out to the 39-yard line for a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. And now Scott Matlock and Josh Palmer
That was McDuffie and Palmer getting into it over there.
Chargers in the huddle, trailing by 2, 16-14. Chiefs with 11:15 to go in the game. A 2nd and 7 from their own 39, left hash, moving right to left. Vidal in the backfield. Stone Smart in motion right to left. And Herbert underneath. Stone Smart again with a little wiggle, and Stone Smart up to the 48-yard line for a gain of 9. Drew Tranquil with the tackle. Mark it 1 DJ. First down Bolts.
He's not only making an impact in this ball game, he's proven the point he needs to get on the field going forward. They don't have a lot of dynamic players, and he is explosive with the ball in his hands.
3 catches for 54 yards now for Smart. Gus Edwards in the backfield replacing Vidal. They break huddle, and it's that bunch formation left with Davis, Josh Palmer, and Quentin. Herbert under center. Hand off to Gus. Gus has a lane into plus territory. Stiff arm to the Kansas City 42 for a gain of 10.
Now, this offense is cooking now. You got the physicality downhill in the run game. You're getting some explosives with Q and Stone Smart in the pass game. And a great block by Joe Alt, just washing the defender down the line of scrimmage.
So a new set of downs at the 42 of Kansas City. Trailing by 2, the Bolts break huddle. 16-14 Chiefs. Vidal in the backfield. Q outside the numbers right, one-on-one with Nazi Johnson. There's a pitch to Vidal. Looking for a lane, trying to run out, and just can't get to the left sideline. He is dropped at the 41. A gain of 1. Drew Tranquil with the tackle. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, we know that from Drew's years with the Chargers. He can really run. That's legit 4.55 speed from the backside. He makes that play.
Yeah. Matlock and Slater had nice blocks in front of them, but just Drew's so good and athletic as Matlock jogs off. And they are nearing Cam Dicker field goal range.
To get another 5 yards for that. Feel good about it.
Stone Smart in the backfield with Vidal. Smart now moves to the left side of that line from the left hash. Herbert, they rush 4. Has to get rid of it. Able to shake, and now Herbert going to use his legs. Dives forward to the 38-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 2 and a 3rd and 7. Charles Amenahu with the tackle, and there's just that explosion isn't there.
No, if Justin's healthy with his legs, I think he might make something there, but he's not going to be able to change directions. He can't plant.
I'd love to see him get about 5 more yards.
Yeah, even if you're short.
With the swirling wind.
Yeah, even if you're short of the first down here, just to get close.
Quentin jogs off.
No sacks.
Vidal in the backfield. Shark outside the numbers to the right. Palmer and Davis to the left. Stone Smart in motion left to right from the right hash. Chiefs rush 5. Herbert can't take the sack. Throws middle. Josh Palmer. First down Bolts. Inside the 32 to the 31-yard line. Shamari Connor with the tackle. It's a gain of 7.
This offense has answered the bell in a big way in the second half. Rashawn Slater doing a great job in pass protection. The rest of that line giving Herbert time. Palmer just crosses Connor's face, and Connor's had issues with whoever he's lined up over today.
Right hash, 31-yard line, new set of downs. Edwards in the backfield, offset eye with Matlock. And we got movement. It's going to be offsides on Jones.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 95. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Take the free 5.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play on Trey, by the way. As soon as Jones jumped in there, it looked like Trey made contact with him. So bump it up to the 26 and a 1st and 5. 7:35 left in the game with the Chargers down to 16-14. Ninth play of the drive. Strength of the line is left. Edwards in the backfield on a 1st and 5. Play action. Herbert middle of the field and throws it behind Palmer.
He had him.
Sure did. Had Trent McDuffie inside leverage.
Trent McDuffie was stumbling, almost fell to the ground. Boy, that might have been something.
He had Stone Smart too, by the way.
Yes.
Same thing.
The next time that they cover 84 will be the first time. As you know, I'm invested, so I'm watching him on every snap, and he is running away from these linebackers.
Well, he breaks huddle with Chark to the right, Edwards in the backfield, Herbert in the shotgun, Palmer and Q to the left. 5 on the line of scrimmage. Bolton showing blitz. And he's coming. They bring 6. Herbert got to get rid of it. Quickly he does. Palmer with a first down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line for a gain of 8. Brian Cook with the tackle.
I'll tell you what, Herbert took a shot.
You want the latest breaking news when it comes to the Chargers, exclusive content, scores, highlights, and more? Download that official Chargers app today. All things Bolts, right at your fingertips.
Big difference between 7 and 3 here, Money.
We're already at 6 minutes on this drive, DJ.
I just don't want the Chiefs only chasing a couple points here.
They won 14 consecutive one-score games. Vidal in the backfield, Herbert under center. New set of downs. Handoff to Vidal. Vidal trying to find holes. Cannot. He pushes forward to the 17 for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Tranquil and Connor combined for the tackle. Keep that clock running. But I don't think it's going to take you another 6.5 minutes to score a touchdown.
I don't think you can pull that one off.
No. Q jogs off. Herbert now 21 of 30 for 213 and a touchdown. Bunch formation left. Vidal in the backfield. Herbert to throw. They rush 4. Herbert under pressure. Hit. Dropped all the way back at the 24. It's going to be a loss of 7. 3rd and 16 coming up. Tershawn Wharton with his 2nd sack of the game. Came in with just 2.5 on the season.
Yeah, that was, again, a coverage sack. Same as his other sack that he had. Justin had time. Nothing there. He tries to step up into the pocket, and the Chiefs have kind of been waiting for him when he's done that tonight.
Chargers 6 of 12 on 3rd down.
Well, you got to be careful here. Protect the points.
You take the lead with a field goal. They break huddle, 2 left. Palmer right, Vidal in the backfield. And it's a handoff to Vidal. Vidal inside the 20 to the 19, and that's exactly what they did, DJ. He picks up 5 right in the right hash, on the right hash.
Look at Bozeman on this. He gets hit in the backfield. He starts to fall down, and Bozeman just pushes him forward for 4 yards.
Smart play.
It was a heads-up play by the veteran center.
So Dicker out to give the Chargers the lead. Clock is running under 5 minutes. This will be a 37-yard field goal from the right hash.
Got to get their hands down here.
Flags are moving a little bit like a swirling motion. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it's good. I don't like these officials. They take too long.
I just look at Dicker, and he just looks like he just got off a surfboard.
Well, that's the thing.
He's so
I have
cool
no idea.
Calm.
He doesn't do anything. It's not like the Grammatica fist pump. It's just walks to the sideline. Chargers are up. 4:35 to go here at Arrowhead. 17-16 Bolts on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Nobody covers the National Football League.
They give Mahomes time for the end zone. He throws it. It's caught. Touchdown!
Like SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88. Our team of former players, coaches, and front office executives like Pat Kerwin, Jim Miller, Rich Gannon, Alex Smith, and Hall of Famer Bill Polian brings you closer to the game. If it's happening, we are there. Live from the Scouting Combine in March to the Draft in April. And in the summer, SiriusXM NFL Radio takes you to all 32 training camps. We connect you with the history of the game on stage for Hall of Fame weekend. Hear all the primetime play-by-play action from opening night through the Super Bowl.
Spectacular in every way. Confetti flying in the air.
Your 24/7 home for the NFL all year long. SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and by
I'm Bruce Murray.
And I'm Rich Gannon.
Join us Monday, noon Eastern Time on the Sirius XM Blitz. We recap Week 14, including the Bills in pursuit of the 1 seed in the AFC. After visiting the Rams, Falcons with Kirk Cousins taking on his former team in Minnesota, and the Chargers and the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football.
Plus, we'll preview Monday Night Football between the Bengals and Cowboys and discuss all the other news around the National Football League.
So don't miss the Sirius XM Blitz with me and Rich Gannon, Monday, noon Eastern Time on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the Sirius XM app.
Get a little home cooking right on your phone. Your hometown announcers are always on the SiriusXM app. SiriusXM Sports. Wherever you are, your team plays here.
$57 yards, 8 minutes, 29 seconds on that drive. And we got 4:35 left here at Arrowhead with the Chargers up 17-16. Dicker with a low kick.
It didn't get
no, that's going to go to the 40.
That is a killer.
They will start that drive at the 40. You've got to drop it between the 20 and the goal line, and I have no idea what that was.
Yikes.
Let's quickly take 10 seconds for our stations to identify themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives all day long on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
I don't even know where to begin.
They only need 25 yards to get in field goal range now.
It's at the 40. Dicker was maybe just trying to manufacture something there, but instead, the Chiefs get this thing at their 40 to get started. Pacheco in the backfield, trips right, Hopkins left. Mahomes looking toward Hopkins, throwing underneath. Nice job, poked away by Dayon, intended for Pacheco, 2nd and 10.
He makes such a difference in coverage. I mean, that's that former safety in college showing up.
He's timed it perfectly, poked it away, 2nd and 10. Noah Gray comes in, Juju jogs off. So 2 tight ends with Gray and Kelsey, both viable pass-catching threats. Noah Gray having a career year in that category. He's got 4 catches for 26 in this one right now. Pacheco stays in the backfield. And Mahomes to throw. Has time, climbing the pocket, hit as he throws, incomplete. Marcus May there to break it up for Pacheco in a 3rd and 10, and Mahomes took a lick as he let it go. Both Bosa and Khalil Mack meeting in the backfield.
This is a huge play right here.
5 of 12 on 3rd down.
Does Jesse Minter want to dial up the pressure, or is he going to let the 4 guys up front eat?
Bud Dupree comes out. Khalil Mack, Thule, Bosa gets a breather. P. Ryan in the backfield.
Where's 3?
15. And he rushes 4. Mahomes on the run, though. Climbing the pocket, throws middle of the field, wide open. Xavier Worthy. Man, is Mahomes good. The pocket broke down. He was able to climb, and he just gets rid of that ball so darn fast. 14-yard completion into Charger territory.
Derwin James just wrecked the back, but Mahomes is able to retreat initially, then climbs up in the pocket and makes an off-balance throw.
It's ridiculous, and that's the difference. And that's how they end up winning games. Mahomes being able to make those plays. Now under center, hands to Pacheco, working the right side. Gets past Tito to the 44. That's a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Time is not their friend right now. 3:40 to go in this game, DJ.
Now you've got somebody, looks like Humphreys.
Yeah, it's hurt. Humphreys that's down on one knee.
Stop the clock
and here we go. Bring in Wanye Morris, ladies and gentlemen. Gave up 9 pressures last week before being benched.
I mean, Humphreys has not played that great either. The Chargers have been in the backfield the entire game. But as someone who hasn't played football in over a year, it shouldn't be a shock that Humphreys is having an issue here.
So Humphreys being helped off. Wanye makes his way to the left tackle spot. He's greeted by Pacheco trying to lift his guy up. Same with Travis Kelce.
I don't think he's come back in either. He popped his helmet off and he is limping towards the injury tent.
So welcome back, Wanye. You got Bud Dupree to deal with. 2nd and 8. Mahomes empty. Trips left. Kelce, Pacheco right. And Mahomes to throw. Under duress now. He's got his legs. There you go. Mahomes 40, 35. Right sideline out of bounds. And it was Troy Dye who got him at the 36. They are right at field goal range now.
He does this with his legs against the Chargers every single time late in the ball game. It's like he saves up for it.
Kelsey trying to politic for a late hit, but you're not going to let Mahomes.
Mahomes sells that too and runs into the Gatorade cooler when he's barely touched. He's just pulled that off a few times.
So now from the 34, 3:20 left. Pacheco in the backfield. 2 tight ends. It's a quick out to Worthy. And Worthy breaks the first tackle, but Derwin able to drag him down at the 30. He got by Heeb. Gain of 4. Clock continues to run. 3 minutes at the 30-yard line, DJ. This is a 1-point lead for the Bolts, 17-16.
Well, you're going to have to get a stop here. You're going to start unloading your timeouts.
Exactly right. It's a 2nd and 5. Chiefs are going to take their sweet time. Matthew Wright, as we mentioned, 3rd season out of UCF, their 3rd-string kicker, has made all 3 of his kicks today, including a 50-yarder. Derwin's coming, says Mahomes. And Derwin is coming. And it's Pacheco who gets away from Derwin. And he's going to be right at the first down marker. Troy Dye makes the tackle. And they're going to say he's a half-yard short. I don't know if Harbaugh's he is calling a timeout, I think, on a 3rd and a half yard.
Well, that's going to take it down to the 2-minute if he doesn't.
That's a good point. So good timeout. Chargers are home for the holidays on Sunday, December 15th. They will host the Buccaneers at SoFi Stadium, presented by Toyota, with major playoff implications on the line. Don't miss your chance to be part of the electric atmosphere and excitement surrounding Jim Harbaugh's battle-tested Bolts. Visit chargers.com/tickets to secure your seats today.
This quarterback in these situations,
it's incredible, right?
He's
so good.
He is an assassin, and we've seen it a billion times. And it's happened this year a billion times.
They have won 14 straight one-score games, including the playoffs last year. Buffalo, Baltimore, and the Super Bowl, of course. They need less than the length of a football on 3rd and 1. Mahomes under center. And Pacheco's got it. And Harbaugh will use his 2nd timeout, stopping the clock at 2:28. So 2-minute warning is their friend now.
Copyrighted, this broadcast is owned by the National Football League and the LA Chargers. All rights are reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the NFL is prohibited.
17-16 Chargers, but the ball at the 23-yard line of the Bolts with a new set of downs, and it all started with a mishit on the kickoff by Cameron Dicker.
Bizarre.
That bounced around the 35-yard line of the Chiefs. And you got it with these new rules. You have to drop it. You can't squib kick it. You've got to drop it between the 20 and the goal line. It must reach the landing zone or it's a penalty at the 40. So they've basically gone 36 yards and they're in very comfortable field goal range.
TV time.
Looks like they did, yeah.
Break here.
Well, actually what it is they didn't take the timeout. They're going to let it run down to the 2-minute warning. So there you go. That's apparently what we're doing. And the clock is running. That is not the case. It stopped at 2:29. They took a TV timeout without us knowing. My mistake. So Chargers will have 1 timeout left. And the Chiefs have a 1st and 10 with 2:29 to go. So the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning, and the Chargers have a timeout.
Well, if ever there was a time to try and punch at the football, this would be it.
Man, I'm anxious to see how Andy Reid wants to call this. Do you play it just safe and trust your kicker? You trust a guy who's a 3rd stringer that... It's one thing to boot him early.
I think he would definitely want to get one more first down.
That's what I'm thinking, right?
In this game with that short kick inside the 10-yard line.
As it stands right now, it's left hash at the 24.
thing with Mahomes is he's so good at understanding the situation. If you do let him throw and there's nothing there, he'll fall down the ball on the ball and just keep the clock moving. He's so aware.
He's run it twice for 19 yards, both critical runs. Pacheco 12 for 49, over 4 per carry. Remember, he just got back last week against the Raiders healthy for the first time in a few months.
Boy, if ever there was a time for a holding penalty, offside, like just false start, something to get them off schedule here. And then if you can punch at the ball, if they're going to throw it, you know it's coming out fast. Get your hands up, see if you get a ricochet. All these thoughts spinning through your head here as we're coming down the home stretch.
And we've just seen it so much this season with these Chiefs. It is borderline hysterical.
What you can't have is them running the ball through you to get a first down. If they beat you through the air, they beat you through the air, but you can't let that happen on the ground.
And we're back from the TV timeout. They beat the Raiders last week on a botched snap. Panthers managed to tie it up with about a minute left, and it took Mahomes all of 5 seconds to get back into field goal range. Of course, there was the blocked field goal attempt by the Broncos on a chip shot that they won 16-14. And now with 2:29, a 1st and 10. Offset eye, Hunt, I should say, in the backfield. Steal the fullback. Hand off to Hunt. And Hunt falls forward to the 21-yard line for a gain of 2. Jim Harbaugh will use his final timeout at 2:26. 2nd and 8. So now critical that they do not let them pick up a first down.
I like this strategy because now Andy Reid's got to decide, do I want to throw the ball here? They still have a 2-minute on the other side of that. Or you run the ball, at least you guarantee you get the ball down to 2 minutes.
And again, this drive started at the 40, so even though it's only covered 9 plays, 39 yards, yet they're sitting at the 21-yard line.
You got the best player in the planet, though. So if you're Andy Reid and Jim and
like
Coach
you said,
Nagy,
he could just fall down. If it's a hot read, it's not there, you fall down. Justin Watson on the numbers left. It's Smith-Schuster, Worthy on the right. Noah Gray in motion. Hunt in the backfield. Hand off to Hunt. Hunt hit right at the line of scrimmage, dropped at the 20 for a gain of 1. So it'll be a 3rd and 7 at the 2-minute warning as they let this thing run down. And
the next play will be the ball game.
The next play,
you got to get a stop, force the kick.
Exactly right. They'll take, and there's another question, DJ. The way the Chargers have been moving the ball, are they content to just run it? Take the extra 40 seconds off the clock.
Leave them a minute 15 to
exactly.
Go.
Well, we're at the 2-minute warning, and for now, the Chargers have the lead, 17-16 over the Chiefs on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Catch all the eye-popping action this football season live with Vivid Seats. Not only do they have great deals on great seats, they're also the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. And as a proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, you can purchase a Vivid Seats experience package that includes your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, alumni appearances, plus premium parking. To score tickets backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, download the app or visit VividSeats.com today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh. Dude. What the?
Oh, seriously? Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into... Oh, yeah! Only on Verizon.
With multiple single-game options to accommodate every occasion, a Chargers luxury suite at SoFi Stadium is one of the best premium offerings in all of Los Angeles' sports and entertainment. Visit ChargersSuites.com for more information.
All you gotta do is go to Morongo and get 15 gifts in 15 days, and you'll be halfway done with my list. Hello, Ma. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
15 days of gift-a-day giveaways. Earn 500 points on your rewards card and get that day's gift. Weekdays, starting the 2nd.
Number 2.
The 20th Anniversary Marketplace Special for only $20. Mondays.
And the number 1 reason.
Laughter with Earthquake, live January 25th.
Morongo, good times.
Chargers fans, club seats at SoFi Stadium offer the best of everything. Incredible sightlines, delicious food, refreshing beverages, premium parking, and more. There's no better way to cheer on your Bolts. Reserve your club seats today by visiting chargers.com/tickets.
Well, maybe but the drama is here in the second half. 17-16, Chargers on top of the Chiefs. They have only allowed a single field goal all half, but they trailed 13-0 at the break. And now the Chiefs with a 3rd and 7 from the Charger 20. The Chargers are out of timeouts.
They are not going to give D-Hop the 8-yard cushion they gave him on the touchdown. I promise you that.
Christian Fulton is already standing directly opposite him on the numbers left. They break huddle, trips right. P. Ryan in the backfield.
Taylor on Kelsey.
And Mahomes to throw, rolling to his right, looking for a lane to throw. Instead, he's hit, throws, caught, first down. How does he do it? How does he do it? He was in the dirt and got rid of it right before he went down to Kelsey, who was wide open. And now they will take a knee and kick at 0.
So predictable. It's just so predictable. How do you have nobody on Kelsey? There's just nobody there.
And by the way, Kelsey had been standing there for at least 3 seconds, waiting for
nobody
that ball.
within 10 yards of him. You had Jasir Taylor over him to start. But, I mean, we were just talking about it off air. Like, that Mahomes is going to roll out.
You called it exactly off air. You said they will roll him to the right, and if there's nothing there, he'll just slide down. Instead, Justin Herbert will not have a chance to touch the ball again. It will come down.
They'll center the kick on 3 runs and kick it as time expires.
To the leg of Matthew Wright.
It's unbelievable, man. That's like I've seen this script.
Dude, we've lived it for 8 years.
The Mahomes run, we've seen that late in the game every single time. Go back to Mexico City. I want to say a 3rd and 14 in that one.
Yeah. I mean, we're on a 6-game losing streak here.
I just don't know how you don't have Derwin James on
just
Travis
on
Kelce on the biggest down of the game when he's jammed the living crud out of him at the line of scrimmage when he's been over him.
I mean, to put it in perspective, he's standing on the numbers left with Mahomes rolling to his right for a good 2 to 3 seconds, and no one is near him. So 1:11 left in the game. It's a first down. And they'll take 2 knees. Or, as you said, just centered. It's on the right hash right now. And then attempt a field goal for the win. Take a knee. I'll take one more. Chiefs have won on this 6-game win streak. An overtime game, 27-24, 30-27, 13-12, 17-10. We have seen this movie way too many times.
The Chargers are on the verge of losing both games to the Chiefs without giving up more than 19 points.
Right. Well, Jesse Minter's defense showed up today. They held them to 3 in the second half until this drive. And this drive, a big part, like we said, they're able to start it at their own 40 because of a missed kick by Cam Dicker. So Mahomes going to take the snap, and they will keep it on the right hash. It'll end up being about a 30-yarder, 29-yarder from the right hash from Matthew Wright. Wright in his 3rd season out of Central Florida with the injury to Harrison Butker going on injured reserve. Last week was his first game, was 4 of 5. He missed from 59 at the end of the half, but otherwise made all 4 kicks that he was asked to make. And they bang the timeout with 1 second left, so it'll come down to this. A make, the Chiefs win. A miss, the Chargers win.
He's getting a couple more practice kicks down here.
Your long snapper is James Winchester.
Matt Arise is the holder, right?
Matt Arise is the holder. Matthew Wright out of Central Florida is the kicker. Chance to make it 15 in a row. One-score game wins for the Chiefs.
How about a Derwin James leap over the
leap
over the line special?
Yeah, a little.
You gotta do it clear. You gotta do it clean if you do it.
Exactly. It'll be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
I don't even think is Derwin even out there. I don't even think Derwin's out there.
Well, this is the game. Everybody on their feet here at Arrowhead. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it hits the upright, and it goes through. Just to twist it when they stick it in you. My goodness. He yanked it left. It hits the upright, but instead of being rejected, bounces through, and the Chiefs win 19-17.
I don't know what deal that they made.
Oh, it's a heck of a deal.
It is something to see each and every week.
They improved to 12-1. The Chargers slip to 8-5. 19-17. It hits the upright and goes through.
It's just you just laugh at some point.
It's comical. It truly is. But so much credit to Mahomes on that drive, man. On those critical third downs, extending the play just long enough to pick up a first down. Heartbreak again. 7th loss in a row. The Chiefs clinch the AFC West for the 9th consecutive season. Only the Patriots have a greater streak of success. We'll break it all down when we return. Chiefs 19, Chargers 17 on the LA Chargers Football Network.